could step outside and seize the day now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, and I'm guessing most of you are, my name's Annie and I am going to try to make some baby name videos, lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs. Sorry for the background noise, my puppy's scratching the bench. So today is, as you can tell by the title, is a baby name video, and this time all the baby names have some type of color associated to them. And so whether or not it's like a gemstone or a real color that we see every day, the names that I have on the list are associated with them. So So yeah, I have 14 names, 7 males and 7 females, and they are in no particular order. Millie. Shh. They are in no particular order. This is Millie. She likes to bark. Okay, no. Shh. 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 Hi. Hi. Are you happy now? Okay. So just like in my previous video, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not a mom. I've never named a kid, and these are just names that I like. I mean, no disrespect to anybody who doesn't have those names. So I really hope everybody can be okay. Okay, Shire. Okay, and this is Shire. Hi, baby boy. Oh, the mouth stinks. Okay. So, without further ado, on to the video. The first name is female, so I'm gonna go through females first, and then I'm gonna go through the males second. Amber is our first name, and it is from the English origin and is associated with the orange-red color. It also means fossilized tree resin, and the resin that comes from the tree comes in a yellowish red color, and so that's where it gets its name. This name can also mean drool in the English version, but it can also mean fierce in Gaelic. And so on baby names ranking sites, this name is currently number 441 in the United States and is in the top 100 popularity charts. The next name that we have is Ginger, and Ginger is also in the orange family, but this one is a reddish orange color, and this name can also mean pure. So imagine having a little redheaded girl, naming her Ginger would fit perfectly in my opinion. I don't think it'd be too much to have a redhead named Ginger. As far as being popular in the US, it's pretty low, but it's top 1,000 for sure. The next name is Hazel. And Hazel is such a pretty name. It's a name that I love. My husband loves it, but we already know someone close to us that has a baby girl named Hazel, and that just wouldn't work. But Hazel is from the English origin. It's currently making a comeback, and it means brown. It's like a greenish brown color. And so you can also find Hazel in the Bible, which I thought was pretty interesting. And you can also take Hazel to mean the eye shape, and so overall it's just a beautiful name. It's also has a variation of a name Hazley, and I just love the name Hazley. And Hazley itself means a beautiful person, and that's such a fitting name. Iris is next, and it means colorful or rainbow, and is of a Greek origin. It's also an ancient symbol of power and was dedicated to the god Juno. It also is part of our eye color, and so our eye color, or like the iris of our eyes, and so overall it's just filled with color. It is very popular currently in the US, ranking at number 138. Next is Ivory. Ivory is actually considered a unisex name, so you could have it either for a boy or a girl. Personally, I think it goes better for a girl name, but to each their own. Ivory means pure, just like Ginger, and so I feel like it'd be super cute if you had like twins, for example, and you don't want their names to be too matchy. So you could have a Ginger and an Ivory, and so they both mean pure. And as we all know, Ivory is like a little bit darker than white, but it's still in the white family. The next name that we have is Scarlet, and Scarlet is that deep, rich red. And it's actually making quite a comeback in the like naming list. For being such old-fashioned, it has kept its own for sure. It's gained its popularity due to characters Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind. Scarlet can also be spelled with like 2 T's with an E at the end. Like, you can change it up to fit whatever you want it to fit. Violet is last, but it's certainly not least for the girl's name. It is a purple-blue flower and is mainly popular in England. But because of it like meaning a flower name, it is slowly gaining its popularity in the US as we speak. So right now the name is number 43. Actually in the ranking. Now we're going off to the boy's name, and this one is starting off really strong. And again, these are not in any particular order, but this name I think is a very strong name, and this name is Slate. Slate means a gray greenish rock and is of American origin. And so I feel like Slate is such a like strong name that you just can't go on wrong with it. It is also the name of a fine-grained metamorphic rock that can be split very easily. When it comes to its popularity, it depends on the year. It either gains popularity or loses popularity depending on the year. Right now, it's currently going back down, but I'm sure in the near future, it's gonna go back up. Next, after Slate, is Finian. And when I first heard of that name, I was a little apprehensive, but this name is it's starting to grow on me. Finian. Finian means white or fair, and it is from the Irish origin. Most of you guys might know this name from the musical Finian's Rainbow, and if not, go check it out. Stop it, Shy. And then you can also shorten the name Finian to Finn, which I think is just the cutest. And if you are Disney lovers, you can definitely go with that and say, oh, well, we named him after Flynn Rider. I think that's his name. Oh my gosh. Correct me if I'm wrong. The next name on the list is Dwayne. And when I think of Dwayne, I automatically think of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? I mean, who doesn't? He's so popular. Everybody loves him. He's lovable in and of himself. I love the character he plays. So Dwayne is an English origin name, and it means dark or black. And so there's so many different spellings that you can take with Dwayne. You can either spell it instead of with an Y, you can spell it with an I, you can spell it with an E at the end, no E at the end. You can like make it your own, just like you could with Scarlet. So the possibilities are endless. The next name is Donovan, and Donovan is of Irish origin, and the way that we spell it nowadays is not the same that they used to spell it, and so I'll include the spelling right here. The Gaelic spelling makes it much easier to understand where the meaning comes from. And so in the Gaelic spelling, you have Donn, D-O-N-N, and that means brown. And then you have Dob. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but that's where the black part means. And so Donovan means brownish black. Next is Grayson, and I love the name Grayson. I don't know why, but it's such a classy name, Grayson. And it literally means what it sounds like. It means son of the gray-haired men. And so you have the gray and you have the son. It is of English origin and is currently very high on the ranking list at being number 32. It used to actually be a surname in the past, but it is now gaining popularity as being a first name. You can also spell Grayson G-R-E-Y-S-O-N, or you can keep it as G-R-A-Y-S-O-N. Up to you. The last two are some of my favorites. I don't know why, but really love these two names. The next name that we have is Jet, J-E-T or J-E-T-T. So you can spell it either way, but when we think of jet, it's when something's like jet black, we automatically think of the color black. And so that is actually what it means. It's jet black. And there's actually a stone called jet, and the color's the same. It's black, but it's velvet, which I've never seen a velvet stone before. I've never seen a jet stone before, but I would definitely be willing to like get my hands on a jet gemstone or a jet baby. Jet named baby. Our last name on the list, and it's definitely not least, is Hunter. Nowadays, Hunter is being used both for female and male, and so I guess you could use it whichever way you want, but I really like it for a boy. I don't know, I feel like it's just such a strong name. Like, we associate Hunter with hunters, and so that's actually what it used to be for it, actually. So the name first started as being a family name, a surname for hunters and people that went out and like caught birds. And so nowadays it's used as a first name, but it used to be for actual hunters. And so Hunter, when we think of the name Hunter or the color Hunter, we usually think of either Hunter green or Hunter orange. And so when I'm talking about Hunter green, it's like a forest green, and I'm sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a very deep, deep green, which I absolutely love. I think it's a beautiful color. And then you have Hunter orange, which is just a regular, I wouldn't say regular, I'd say bright orange color. And so Hunter orange vests were used by hunters whenever they went out hunting. That is all the baby names I have for today's video, and I really hope you guys liked the color names. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more baby name videos and just to see what other videos I have up my sleeve. Like I said in my first video, I have recorded previous videos. I just haven't felt like I could post them. So that is what I'm going to be doing while we're in this quarantine time. I hope everybody stays safe and they take all the precautions they can to not spread the virus, not get sick with the virus. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Bye.